What's going on, y'all? Welcome on in. Hope you're all doing really well. Today, I want to cover the two news heroes that were announced. It's patch preview morning. You guys know the drill. We're going to go over my first impressions of Specially Changed Glenn, which will be very, very fast. But I do want to cover him because I think he's an awesome free-to-play budget unit for a lot of you guys out there, and he's going to get even better. And then, of course, the one that just came out of left field, Pirate Flan, Dark Ranger, Flan. She's a pirate. She looks awesome. Really awesome, and I'm excited to watch the video together with you guys. In other news, Specially Change Aiden is coming out, but I don't think we really need to cover that here, guys. She's a very, very good PvE unit. Everyone should build her up, and she's only going to continue to get better. She's finally getting her element change, and she's going to even be able to become a lighter dark unit later down the line, I'm pretty sure. So anyways, build her up. She seems to just keep getting better, and she's an awesome PvE investment for everybody. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the videos. First impressions, let's check them out. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and start with Glenn because his is going to be much, much quicker. I just really wanted to go over his kit real fast and maybe incentivize some of y'all to build him up. If you probably should have him by now, even if you're super new.
This is what's required to protect.
He's just a 3-star, red, green, blue.
So, don't you think I look cooler than before?
I look cooler than before. What do you guys think? He does look pretty cool. Definitely way better than his original form. Especially if y'all like that robot mecha vibe. All right, here we go. So after undergoing a specialty change, he gets limiter release. Now before we'll let the guy talk and tell you about his stats, but here's my take real fast, boys. The Glenn before came out a long time ago, back in season 2 as an answer for, was it season 2? Might have been early season 3. But he came out as an answer to Arbiter Vildred. Yeah, I think it was season 3. He had greater attack up and he had extinction, and now he's going to become even better because when he was his first iteration, he was a free-to-play option to fight Arby's and other units like that, but oftentimes his damage wasn't quite there. He was still a little bit difficult to build, and especially if people build like tankier Arby's and things like that, it was kind of rough to run. Now with all these changes we're about to watch together, I think he's going to be awesome, and definitely some of y'all should really build him up if you're lacking other units in your kit, like let's say Milim, other extinction style units. So greater attack up, and now he gets 50% crit chance, which is huge, guys. So many free stats on his kit. Now let's look at the runes real quick. He's going to get even more damage. The health is kind of whatever. Glenn is already a squishy unit. If you aren't, he not necessarily has to go first, but he does want to go generally pretty fast because like he can't take a hit. He doesn't really have too many survivability or any survivability mechanics, not to my knowledge. And all his kind of kit screams kill them, extinction them with so much free stats, and don't let them recover. So a lot of good stuff. Dual attack always, I guess, kind of nice. Health negligible, but the increased attack very, very good. 15% attack, and there's more. Here we go. Well through. So he's gonna give everyone in his team, including himself, 5% hit chance, which may not seem like a lot, but every little bit helps. And if you're stacking that with other artifacts, with other units, or other units that have like inherent hit chance, this could be a big, big deal. It's just free stats and it's very good. Hit chance is always super good, guys. As for the restraint, this one's kind of interesting. He gets bonus damage versus ice units, so extra 25% on top of already the elemental advantage that you would hit an ice unit with anyways, Glenn being earth. So yeah, the commentator saying 25%. I think they showcase, you'll see in a second. Alright, so here we go. Courage rune for the limiter release, which before all they added was crit chance, but it already gave Gab, increased greater attack, 2 turns, and an extra turn. And now he's going to crit chance, so all you got to do is build him at 50% crit. If you guys are using him to fight just ice units, which I think some of you may want to because he has that new rune that gives him even more damage versus ice, then you only need to build him with 35% crit, but probably build him with 50 so he can hit every unit, especially units like Arbiter Vildred, who a lot of people are probably running because of his awesome new skin. Now he's also going to get a 100% chance to dispel 1 debuff from the caster. So boys, they pretty much want to give you an all-in-one unit that has increased greater attack buff, increased crit chance, and can self-cleanse any unbuffable attack down, whatever might be blind. My goodness, man. All right, here's the skill 2. So this is precise attack. So he's going to want a skill 3. Cleanses a debuff, gives himself Gab, gives himself 50% crit chance, and He's going to have hit chance inherent into the skill 2, and it's going to be 20% if you add that rune in, right, guys? So 20% hit chance without any artifact, anything else, just for the skill 2 alone, which is awesome. That's going to automatically cancel out most evasion artifacts like Moonlight Dreamblade, Shepherds. It's going to be really, really good. Not only that, he's going to get even more damage for the skill 2 with the Wedge Rune. Sorry, hold on. The commentator's moving a little too fast for me, but he's going to get extra damage there because I mentioned at the start that a lot of new players, he was a new player answer for units you want to extinct, but the damage was kind of tough to get a hold of. Now he's going to get so much built-in damage, built-in hit chance, built-in crit. Guys, everyone now I think will be able to build him very, very easily. Take advantage of Glenn if you have him. Make sure you triple S him. Make sure you start planning to build him up. He's going to be awesome for things like Arena, Guild Wars, and probably even RTA. He'll have some potential there if you play more aggressive. Not only that, so the Harvest Rune, when an enemy is defeated, that's your goal because it does have extinction. You want to make sure you kill the unit. It also has a chance to increase for 100% the caster's buff durations. Very nice. Like the kit just works, guys. They overbuffed the kit to be self-reliant. He doesn't need any help. He can kill ice units now, not just squishy units like Arbiter Vigilant. And then the skill 1, this one's the least exciting part of his kit, but still, anytime you have defense break, especially 2-turn defense break, very powerful. He'll now have combat readiness push for himself. So even after he kind of blows a unit up, he's hopefully still providing value, providing good damage, giving himself CR push. And then he also has built-in hit chance here on his S1. So built-in hit chance on his S2, built-in hit chance on his S1. And then you also have that just general 5% hit chance period, right, on the other rune. Really, really crazy. They really put a lot into him. Definitely a PvP unit, guys. Maybe has some PvP or PvE potential, but you really want to be using him, especially when you're lacking other nuke style units that have extinction. I think he's almost better than just like Green Lilibet now. She did get buffs though. Okay, so that's about it, guys. I just really wanted to showcase it. I think they did a really good job with the sprite too. Sometimes the specialty changes, in my opinion, don't look that amazing. There's a grandmother right there, but yeah, he looks really good. Some of y'all really, really need to build him up. I might even build him up for fun. Take advantage. They did a really good job on just making his kit work for almost anyone. Super easy to gear. Hit chance built in. Extinction, greater attack buff. It's crazy, all right? Build him up. Okay, guys, let's move on to what I'm really here for, what I'm most excited for, and that is Pirate Captain. Is her name Pirate Captain? Pirate Captain Flan. Let's go check it out together. I'm super hyped for this one, guys. Mainly because of her looks.
If you want to pass through here,
what do y'all think about the voice?
You're gonna need to pay up.
I'll pay up. Gladly. Man, I love the sprite, boys. The pirate thing just works. Flan was already so good looking.
What made you
and obviously...
money, honor, knowledge.
What is she saying?
Well, it doesn't matter.
I got distracted.
Because if you're with me, you'll have it all.
She does have it all. All right. Outlaw of the Senior Tories. Look at that skill 3 animation, boys. I say it every time now, but the skill 3 animations only get better and better. So clean. And this background. Oh, sorry. We'll see it hopefully in a little bit. But yes, look at that animated background. Looks so dang good, man. They really killed the visuals at least. Here's the concept art. Looks awesome. The pirate thing was... Dude, her sitting animation too, boys. I like the colors. I like the outfit. I like the chest. The treasure chest she was standing on, sitting on. All right, hero introduction. So, Dark Ranger Gemini, 114 speed. And imprint releases health for 2 spots, and then imprint concentration, 18% attack. Okay. So, not really in must-have, like, imprint scenario. But attack is always good. Health is always good. Pretty basic. Let's look at her kit. So, Dark Ranger. Alright, here's the skill 3, guys. This is where she summons the pirate ships, and they bomb and burn everybody. So, self-increased attack up for 2 turns. AoE, hitting everybody. 5-turn cooldown, 4-turn after Mola. And it'll inflict 1 burn and 1 bomb for 2 turns before decreasing combat readiness of the opponents by 25%. And then also increasing herself by 50%. Take note of that swing, because the players that want to play fast and aggressive, maybe even cleave, that's going to be a huge swing. Not only are you pushing the opponent back, but she's giving herself a massive 50% increased combat readiness push for herself, and that's not all she has. So, really, just very powerful S3 so far. AoE damage, self-attack up, 1 burn, 1 bomb. which has been always pretty good. Look at Carrot, look at Seaside Assyria. Now, there's one thing mentioning Seaside Assyria for is that she doesn't have a self-strip. So look at units like Seaside Assyria, look at units like Silverblade Araminta. A lot of those units have the inherent weakness that they have to be run with a strip unit because of the immunity set. All right, so if your opponent has immunity set and you don't bring a unit like Cerise, like Para, another just Bazaar, whoever that can strip, Conquer Lilius is probably a popular one. Everyone runs her now. You need to just have one of those available, and the nice thing is a lot of those openers just kind of fit well with her. Just be aware of that, guys. You will have to have some kind of strip unit, because if your opponent has immunity, you're kind of dead in the water, pun intended. All right, so there's a full burst. I love it. I love it. I already have plans, guys, looking at overall the whole kit, and my favorite thing is I think she can be run in more than one playstyle. It's not just a Seaside area where you want to be like cleaving fast. I have an idea for maybe the slower players. And that's because of this skill right here, guys. The Scourge of the Sea. So there's another unit in the game that has this exact kind of mechanic, and that is Seaside Bologna, who, if you've ever been in one of my live streams, I use her all the time in real-time arena. Even though a lot of people, you know, don't run her as often because she kind of fell off a little bit, I still love using her, and I like this mechanic too. It's going to make her so much more tanky. So she has built-in survivability, which already sets her apart from like Samurai Seria. So when more than one damage sharing effect is granted, yeah, that's obvious. They always have that clause. After using Execution on the caster's turn. So we haven't gone over it yet, guys, but Execution is the skill 1. When the caster has a buff, which she has self-attack up, and usually in these kind of meta, guys, your units will oftentimes have some kind of buff. Look at units like Para, Conquer Lilius. Those openers always give buffs, and you're going to want one of those openers with her anyways. And the fact that she has self-attack up, she's going to have a buff. So she's going to be activating Hunt unless you're fighting a team that can like has a unbuffable or strip, etc. Hunt can only be activated once every 2 turns, and Hunt is going to give herself and her team increased combat readiness by 15%. Okay, so remember, she reduces the enemy team by 25%, boosts herself up by 50%, and she can't technically follow up unless she laps. But every time she does skill 1 when she has a buff, she's going to also CR push. So she has so much combat readiness manipulation. I think that's a very fun playstyle. It isn't always the strongest in a non-cleave setup, but I think she can make it work. So skill 2, pretty basic, has damage mitigation, combat readiness for the entire squad. So even when, let's say, her bombs and burns are negated by either a cleanse or they don't land because of immunity, at least she still is providing a lot of CR push. But I do think if your opponent is able to stop the bombs and burns, obviously she's not going to be that great. But the CR push is very, very nice. So they're showing the Soul Burn S1. They're showing the combat readiness from Execution right here. So she fires the pistol and detonates bomb and burn effects, guys, inflicted on the target. So like Carrot's S1, detonating the burns. And then she'll also detonate bombs. So already I know a lot of y'all are thinking, I'm going to run her with all the bombs. Leo, Roaming Warrior Leo, Seaside Iceria, and then you're going to want to run her with Carrot. I think she's going to be really fun. I think she's going to have so many playstyles. I'm not sure exactly the overall power level, and I would expect that a lot of players may not be super hyped about her kit-wise. Maybe looks-wise, I think a lot of people like it, like her, obviously. But overall, kit-wise, I think a lot of players may opt to pass. I think she's going to be super fun, and the fact that she can be run with different kind of comps, I'm already thinking of running her with like a Carrot comp. I know you guys are going to want to run her in probably a faster cleave setup with like Iceria. I think she'll have a lot of versatility. She might kind of bring a little bit of a control sort of playstyle back, but I don't think you can really first pick her, and I think you have to kind of build around her. Obviously, she needs some synergies in her kit. You need to make sure you have the... Let me go over it again real fast, boys. So this guy has... If this example is correct, then they have Carrot as the pseudo strip, and then they're going to use her, and then the synergy with the burns is very nice. Carrot will provide some extra burns. You're kind of like a burn comp, and then Flan can detonate those burns and then give CR push for the team. Yeah. The fact that she can be... Also, one thing, guys, look at this real fast. It may be hard for y'all to see, but right here, they built her with 17.7k health. So even the developers, even the game designers kind of acknowledge that with her S2, or not acknowledge, but I think they designed her in a way that you can build her tanky, not just a fast, like, kill the unit before they can respond kill the enemy before they can respond sort of playstyle. So I'm excited to build her. You know I love tanky units. Those of you that maybe play a little more standard, a little slower, more bruisery, like with Carrot, I think she's going to be fun. And then, of course, for all you crazies out there that just want to debuff and bomb everything and kill them before they can respond, maybe in a control, maybe in a cleave, you can build her too. So overall, for me, 10 out of 10 looks. The kit, maybe not the most exciting thing we've seen, maybe not most out of the box broken, but I do think she has a ton of potential, guys. And I can guarantee you, if you want to save, I'll just wait for me. I'll pull and I'll try her in different playstyles and maybe let you guys know overall how she does. But yeah, let's end on this screen. My God, guys, I'm gonna get her day one. She looks awesome. I can't wait. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. The video has gone way long enough. Yeah, I'll catch y'all soon. A lot of videos coming out as always. Appreciate every single one of you watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.